Hello everyone, I'm Abhay of Fashionista. Today I'm wearing a traditional dress, a kurta paired with pink skirt and dupatta having bandi print. The kurta has mirror work on it. I am wearing oxidized silver jewelries, a necklace and earrings. I have applied Lakme kajal on my lower eyelid and a small round black bindi on my forehead. The shoes I paired with this dress are golden mojuris. They look very beautiful with traditional dresses. Thank you.
Well done, Abhya. You are truly a fashionista. Hindi is the language that keeps us connected to our roots. In addition to being one of the oldest language in the world,
I'm here to narrate an interesting story of a girl named Pia. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Pia. Her full name was Onomatopoeia. She loves poetry. Do you know how to spell poetry? O-N-O, ono, M-A-T-O-mato, P-O-E-I-E, Pia. Remember the P-O-E of poetry in Pia? Pia loved sounds. When she heard the dog, she called it Bow Bow. A cat, she called Meow. So you see, in short, onomatopoeias are sound words. I would like to share my onomatopoeia with you all. On the occasion of New Year, there were a lot of explosions in the sky. The crackers sizzled the bright colors spread in the sky. Rocket went on like whoosh and got blast like boom. The ground spin around the pie and went flapperch went bomb went pop pop. The wolf pack made the loudest sound. The seven shots burst by. I could hear sparklers sizzling here and there. The snake cracker spy. These are all the crackling sounds. Thank you.
Happiness. Happiness comes now and then. You cannot be sure just when, but when it's there, enjoy each hour because happiness has such power. Joy to you it will bring. It will make someone else sing. What peace of mind happiness can show, making you and others glow. Nurture it, make it last, forget the troubles of past. Never fear that it will go, for it could always grow. Happiness comes now and then. We cannot be sure just when.
Wait, once in Cochin, spoke the language Latin. She asked for some food because she was in a good mood. The necromancer witch of Cochin. Aren't you feeling scared of this witch? Good morning, everyone. I'm Manasvi Singh, and this was one of the figurative speech, limerick, which I learned in one of my English classes. Limerick is a humorous five-line poem with a rhyme scheme AEBBA. It also has one couplet and one triplet. Now I have one more limerick in which a vampire will approach all of us. The vampire once in Bangalore was getting bored. He bit a little cat who was sitting on a green mat. The spine-chilling vampire of Bangalore. Thank you.
It was midnight in the schoolroom and every desk was shut when suddenly from the alphabet was heard aloud tut tut. Set A to B. I don't like C. His manners are a lack. For all I ever of C is a sensor back.
To do an experiment based on materials and solutions. I have two glasses filled with water. In one glass, I will mix the salt, and in the another glass, I will mix the sand. Now, I will stir both the solutions for good half a minute. Through this experiment, I came to know about the solubility of salt and sand. The sand particles are completely dissolved in the water, so it proves the salt particles are completely dissolved in the water, so it proves that salt is soluble in water, whereas the sand particles are not completely dissolved in the water. Thus, it proves that salt is insoluble in the water. Thank you.
My name is Aradhya Soni. We did the following experiment in our science class, which I will demonstrate just now. I have lighted two candles, then I will invert a glass on the second candle. Lo and behold, this candle has extinguished while the other is still burning. So, is it magic? No, it has a scientific explanation. When I inverted the glass on the second candle, it blocked the oxygen, and as a result, the candle extinguished while the other candle still had oxygen supply. From this experiment, we can conclude that oxygen is required for burning, but it does not end here. I would like to relate this experiment to the light of the heart and soul which is burning inside us. We should keep it alive in order to connect to the divine. And how can we do that? By exposing ourselves to positivity. Just as I exposed the first candle to oxygen and eradicating all the negativity from our heart. The glass in this experiment represents negative thoughts while the oxygen positive thoughts. Now let us close our eyes for a minute and connect to the divine. Thank you.
This is a group presentation on the topic water pollution. The three main sources for our survival are food, air, and water. Pollution is the introduction of contaminants into an environment that causes instability, disorder, harm, or discomfort to the ecosystem. A drop a day wastes the water away.
Pollutants are the substances which cause pollution, such as insecticides, herbicides, animal wastes, and many more.
No one can live without water. Human beings, birds, animals, plants all need water. Nature has gifted us plenty of water, but we waste it and pollute it.
Causes of water pollution: food processing wastes, animal waste, heavy metals, contaminated silt, plant processing wastes, oil spilled from ships, insecticides, and herbicides.
Measures to control water pollution. Treatment of sewage, industrial waste before discharging into the rivers. Stop throwing waste and garbage into the rivers. Water pollution affects plants and organisms living in these water bodies. It is leading to deaths and diseases worldwide. A large number of children in our country die of diarrhea every day. Things that you can do to conserve water and make it safe. Water is precious, so use water wisely. Do not waste water in showers and always close taps when not in use. Do not throw paint, oil, medicines, or plastic down your toilet drains. Contact your municipal corporation from help with disposing chemicals or medicines. Plant lots and lots of trees around your homes to encourage clean rainwater, to replenish the groundwater and adopt rainwater harvesting. Keep the water clean, don't be mean.
This is my story based on water pollution. A fourth standard student named Rohan saw some dead fishes in the river Ganga while returning from school. He was surprised seeing this. He discussed this issue with his friends and tried to find the reasons. They discussed it with their teachers and parents and found that this was due to the toxic chemicals. They also came to know that water pollution is caused by throwing garbage into the rivers, excessive use of fertilizers, pesticides, and leakage of oil in the sea. After knowing this, they pledged that they will not throw garbage in the rivers and try to keep water clean. Lesson: we should not waste water and should not pollute it.
My drawing shows how water pollution affects aquatic life. As you can see on the right side of my drawing, how waste produced by humans has affected the aquatic life. As you can observe that the color of water has changed and there is no life left. Whereas on the other side of my drawing you can see if we don't pollute water we can save aquatic life and also humans. We all know that water is important for surviving, so we need to conserve water and stop polluting it. You destroy life when you destroy water.
My drawing shows that if we will not stop throwing trash in the lakes, rivers, and oceans, after some time, we will completely run out of water and we will not have even a single drop of water to drink. Stay away from pollution and try to get the solution.
5 ways to control water pollution. First, do not dump in or around rivers. Pollutants like plastic, toxic industrial waste make drinking water unusable and kill aquatic life. Second, clean and maintain septic systems appropriately. This waste should be fed into the sewage treatment plants before being disposed. Third, always dispose of pesticides and other harsh chemicals. Fourth, follow all water usage regulations given out municipality. Fifth, work to educate your friends, family, and the community in the pollution. Thank you.
Morning, Indians. You are watching Morning with Aditya, and I hope you are having a great day here. So today's guests are Mr. Earth and Mr. Appamai. They are well-known personalities because of their achievements. So let's welcome them with a big round of applause. It's an honor for us to have with us two great personalities who have consumed themselves to light the society. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation.
Hello everyone, I am Mark and I work in the National Research Institute of India.
And I'm Aprame, a government official.
So, Mr. Erk, what actually is air pollution?
Air pollution is a mixture of harmful gases. Some of them are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, ozone, and nitrogen.
What are the main causes of air pollution?
The main cause for air pollution is basically humans only, but we spread it in many ways by car fumes, burn of coal, construction, demolition, and industrial emission.
How can we reduce air pollution?
There are several ways to reduce air pollution, but the simplest and the most effective way is to plant trees as they absorb these toxic chemicals to their stomata, effectively filtering these chemicals from the air.
Now, Mr. Appamay, how can we spread the message to stop air pollution?
We can have and use many ways to stop air pollutions like putting up banners and signs and posters. But we should also use technology in this task because it is used by millions of people and that is a better way to spread awareness through our society.
Is the government taking any safety measures against air pollution?
Of course, our government is taking safety measures to prevent it as the central government has launched National Clean Air Program NCAP under the Central Sector Control of Pollution.
How are animals being affected by this, Mr. Erk?
Animals are affected brutally while they suffer with burning eyes, itchy throat, breathing problems, and death. They are also getting extinct one by one by this problem. This is causing the sixth wave of extinction on Earth.
I would like to thank you both from the bottom of my heart for joining us today and for giving your precious time to us. So this was the interview of the famous scientist, Mr. Erk, and the well-known government official, Mr. Appamay. Now, I have a 4th standard student from St. Emil Jaipuria, Avikam Mishra, who is going to show you an experiment check the air pollution.
Things needed to do this experiment: a clear container, a petroleum jelly, a spoon, and tape. So now take a container and spread petroleum jelly with help of a spoon. Now, with the help of tape, we will stick this container on the wall and leave it overnight. Next day, we will observe that there are some dust particles stuck at the bottom of the container. So, this shows the presence of air pollution in the environment.
Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day ahead. Bye.
Sweep, sweep, sweep. This job as a sweeper is so exhausting and tiring. I wish I had a better job. Anyways, in my spare time, I wrote a poetry. I hope you would like to hear it. So let's begin. We all need to reduce our waste. Let's do it now with plenty of waste. It's also important for us to reuse. If we are lucky, we'll be on the news. Our future must be sustainable. We can do it. It is all attainable. About our environment, we need to care. It's the only one we have and we need to share. Global warming and greenhouse gases. To see the harm, you don't need classes. As a team, we reduce pollution. Caring is our first solution. Thank you. Anyways, I have to get back to sweeping. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Round the neighborhood. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Everyone, the topic of my project presentation is carnivores. Carnivores eat lots of fish and meat. Lion, tiger, wolves, and jackals, they catch their prey with their sharp claws and teeth. Lion is the king of the jungle, mighty and strong, with a very loud roar and a tail so long. Tiger is the largest animal of the cat family. When he growls, he becomes as scary as can be. Wolves and jackals are related to the dogs. They hunt their prey with their long legs and howl so loud. It is important for a healthy ecosystem. They hunt for the survival and balance the population. Thank you.
हमारा देश भारत वीरों की जन्मभूमि रहा है, जिन्होंने अपने देश के लिए अपने प्राणों की भी परवाह नहीं की। ऐसे महान देशभक्तों के पावन भूमि पर आप सभी का स्वागत है। महान देशभक्तों में एक नाम आता है अर्जुन सिंह का। आज उनके जीवन की एक घटना को मैं अपने मित्रों की सहायता से आपके सामने मंचन द्वारा प्रस्तुत करना चाहता हूँ, जिसकी पाठ कथा हमारी पाठ्य पुस्तक ओस की मोती से ली गई है। पहला दृश्य।
भैया, आपको ये वाली मिठाई बहुत पसंद है ना? आप मेरी वाली भी ले लो।
सचमुच ले लूं, पर मेरी गुड़िया सी नन्ही बहन को थोड़ा दुख तो जरूर होगा।
नहीं नहीं भैया, आप खाओगे तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगेगा।
हाँ तो फिर दे दो। वैसे भी खानी तो मुझे ही थी, मैं तो बस ऐसे ही कह रहा था।
ये लो भैया।
ये लो, तुम भी थोड़ा सा खा लो, वरना मेरे पेट में दर्द होने लगेगा। हाँ हाँ।
दूसरा दृश्य।
भैया, पता चला है हमारे देश के लोग अपने झंडे के साथ जुलूस निकालने वाले हैं। कितना आनंद आएगा।
अरे वाह, यह तो सच में बहुत ही बढ़िया बात बताई। भारत माता की जय।
जय। ये भारतवासी अपने देश के झंडे के साथ जुलूस निकालकर लोगों के मन में देशभक्ति की भावना जगाना चाहता है। मैं ऐसा नहीं होने देगा। मैं जुलूस हरगिज नहीं निकलने देगा।
यह कौन सी बात होती है कि हम अपने देश में जुलूस ना निकालें? यह वायसराय कौन होता है हमें हमारे ही देश में हमारे झंडे के साथ जुलूस निकालने से रोकने वाला? हम तो जरूर निकालेंगे जुलूस।
भैया, क्या हुआ?
कुछ नहीं, वायसराय हम भारतवासियों को जुलूस निकालने से रोक रहा है।
वह कौन होता है हमें रोकने वाला? हम अपने झंडे के साथ जुलूस जरूर निकालेंगे।
हमारा देश अंग्रेजों का गुलाम है, इसीलिए वह हमें रोकना चाहता है।
फिर तो हम जरूर निकालेंगे जुलूस, अपना झंडा फहराएंगे। देखते हैं कौन रोकता है हमें। आओ भैया, हम झंडा बनाते हैं।
ठीक है, चलो।
बहुत ही सुंदर बना है हमारे देश का झंडा।
सुंदर क्यों नहीं होगा? हमारे देश का झंडा जो है।
भैया, मैं भी तुम्हारे साथ जुलूस में चलना चाहती हूँ।
बहन, मैं तुम्हें भी जुलूस में जरूर ले जाता, परंतु जुलूस में बहुत दूर तक चलना पड़ेगा और तुम थक जाओगी। और वैसे भी मैं चाहता हूँ जिस प्रकार पुराने समय में राजकुमारियां अपने भाइयों को तिलक करके युद्ध लड़ने के लिए भेजती थी, उसी प्रकार तुम भी मेरा तिलक करके जुलूस के लिए भेजो।
विजयी हो भाई, विजयी हो।
भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम। इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद।
चलो, तुम आगे नहीं जा सकते।
क्यों नहीं जा सकता?
क्योंकि वायसराय का हुक्म है।
वायसराय के गुलाम तुम हो गए, मैं नहीं। मैं तो अपने झंडे के साथ जुलूस में जरूर जाऊंगा।
नहीं, तुम आगे नहीं जा सकते। कुछ भी हो जाए नहीं दूंगा।
क्या है?
भारत माता की जय।
वहां क्या हो रहा होगा? मेरा मन बहुत घबरा रहा है। वहां पे कहीं कोई अनहोनी ना हो जाए। अभी जाके देखती। अरे भैया, आपको ये क्या हो गया? मैं हमारा झंडा नहीं गिरने दूंगी। जुलूस आगे मैं जरूर बढ़ाऊंगी। भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम। इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद।
ऐसे ही अनेक महान देशभक्तों के बलिदान स्वरूप हम सबको स्वतंत्रता प्राप्त हुई। आज हम सब ये प्रण लेते हैं, इन देशभक्तों के सुनहरे भारत के सपने को जरूर साकार करेंगे। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
जय भारत।
Today, I, Muhammad Umar Khan, am here to share the ladder of feedback I have created on the topic project work. First, I would like to clarify whether all the students will prepare the project on their own or they are allowed to take help. Doing these type of projects has a lot of value and I really appreciate the efforts put in by the students in completing the projects given to them. They collect the information and data to make their project more empowering. My only concern is the fact that if the projects are not age appropriate, then the students lose interest in completing them and try to get it done by elders at home. I would like to suggest that the projects should be of the level of the students and an outline should also be given. Thank you.
Hey, Jana, what are you doing? I'm writing my gratitude note. Gratitude? To whom? To my magic rock. Oh no, Sana, this is a magic rock. It is not meant for playing. Magic? Does it work like Harry Potter's wand? Does it create wonders? Yes and no. Come, sit. I'll tell you about gratitude and magic rock. Gratitude is the heaviest of all human emotions. We pay gratitude when something has really touched our heart. You can pay gratitude when something has helped you or touched you, like your blanket, which keeps you cozy during winters, to the plants who give us oxygen to breathe, and to the community helpers who work so hard to keep our environment, houses clean, and help us in different ways. Oh, I never realized that I can pay gratitude to so many things around. Yes, Sanav, you can make a gratitude jar or box or even write gratitude in your gratitude notebook. Like I'm paying gratitude to my magic rock as it brings peace to my mind and soul. Every time I hold this rock and say thank you God for everything and forgive me for all my sins, I feel positive vibes around me and a satisfied soul. So, I'm paying gratitude to my magic rock as it helps me in connecting with God. Thank you, Jana. I think that I should write my first gratitude note to you. Come, Sana, we both will write together.